I have a lot of dreams about taking selfies with famous people.
I do
they're
too.
literally the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
It's a disease.
Dream number 1. I had a dream that I was in California or whatever, and
Or whatever,
shut up.
Right.
And I met Sawyer Hartman. You guys all know him, youtube.com/Sawyer Hartman. And he was just perfect and amazing, and we like took a like full hugging selfie like this, and it was the best thing ever. Not like that. And like I was just like so happy inside my dream, and I like woke up and like I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to post my selfie with Sawyer to Instagram. And I looked at my photos, I like actually did that, and it wasn't there, and I almost like threw myself out the window.
So mine, I dreamed that Phil Lester, Amazing Phil, he
youtube.com/AmazingPhil.
Yes.
Go subscribe.
He just randomly walked into my room, and I'm like, hey, Phil. And I kept my cool. I was just like, hey, want to take a selfie together? And we took a selfie, and while we were taking a selfie, the closet opened, and Troye Sivan literally came out of the closet to photobomb us.
That's like literally my fantasy.
It's so, it doesn't sound like a real thing that happened, because it's a dream, but, okay.
Inception.
And then,
that's the Hunger Games. I was about to go but that's the Hunger Games.
So I was talking to Phil and Troy, and then randomly I saw Dan run past my open bedroom door. A wild Dan on fire appeared, and he ran past my bedroom door, and so I immediately dropped everything, and me, Phil,
Stop,
and Troy
dropped, and rolled
out the door after Dan, and we all ran after him, but we couldn't catch him. And then I woke up because I fell down the stairs.
Isn't there a song called "And Then I Woke Up"?
Probably.
Okay, so this one was especially painful. I had a dream that I was at a One Direction concert with my friend. We were at the One Direction concert, and it was like totally easy to get like from the audience to like the backstage area, but we were like the only ones that figured this out. So we like went to that area, and they were all walking by, and I remember I didn't take selfies with all of them, but I know Zane held my hand and told me he loved me, and I was just like, and I think it was Liam who gave me a hug. I don't exactly remember what happened. And then Harry frickin' Styles, he came up to me and he took a selfie with me. We took 2 selfies, and he gave me a really heartfelt hug, and it was amazing, and I was just like, But Louis Tomlinson is my favorite member of One Direction. He is like literally my everything. Like, you guys would know if you've seen my vlog, like, yeah. And so Louis Tomlinson walked by, and I was like screaming.
When you walk by, girls be like,
damn me fine. He walked by, and I was like screaming and waving my hands and yelling for him.
So you didn't keep your cool.
I was like, Louis, and he just walked right by me. He just walked right by. This is all in a dream, but it was still extremely painful that my boy Louis just walked right by.
So you got dissed by Louis even in your dreams?
Yes.
Not even in your dreams. When people go like, in your dreams,
I
it
know.
doesn't even happen for you.
I'm so sad. I'm still sad over it, even though it was just a dream. It was only just a dream.
I dreamed a
dream and time gone by. Okay, sorry.
I didn't know your face would be there. I dreamed that I was like looking out my window, and I just saw Dan and Phil just walking around my neighborhood looking really confused. And they're like, where are we, Phil?
I can just imagine Dan saying, Phil, where the fuck are we?
So I went outside, and I'm like, hi, I watch your videos, what are you doing in my neighborhood? And they're like, I don't know. And they were so confused. So I invited them in for tea.
And
yeah.
Crumpets with the queen.
Well, they tried to figure out why they had teleported to Fort Payne.
whoever's channel this goes up on, subscribe.
And like
the video. If you don't subscribe, I'll hunt you down and eat your family.
Add to your favorites.
And I will,
people don't say that.
I know,
do
right?
It.
And if you
watch
don't,
later playlists.
If you don't do these things, I will volunteer you for the Hunger Games.
I volunteer you as tribute.
I hope you take a selfie with your favorite celebrity.
And then die.
It's so sad to have no dad. They're gonna be able to see my chin pimple. Did you just trip on my toe? It's so sad to have no dad.